everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Papa Gaming here, and today we're playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today, as you can see, we have 375 tapes. Yeah, some of you are asking, where's the legendary wish orb opening? Where's the legendary wish orb opening? The event's gonna end, you're gonna run out of time. I mean, no, not really. I still have, wait, what? Daily rewards? I swear I already collected these. I still have 15 days. I'm not exactly running out of time, but I mean, you know, don't have all the time in the world, so it is fair to be a little concerned. But yeah, we're pretty close. We are only, let me do the math quickly, we are 5 away, 5 impopples away, or you know, 4 impopples and 1 extreme. So today, we are doing the bombs away challenge, but I'm doing it as one of these because I figured, you know what, why not? So technically it's the bombs away challenge 2.0, because well, in the first one, I did C4 Charlie and Captain Cassie, which was great. Have them. They're cool, they're explosive towers, they're the bomb users. Except I completely forgot about this little weapon, Explodey Darts, because what's a dart without some bombs? So that can be equipped to max and Juggernaut max. We have 2 more towers here, so this is our max loadout. We have our Juggernaut max loadout over here. I'll give you a second to look at it. Then we have Captain Cassie. And finally, as you can probably guess, C4 Charlie, who I just got the mod for. Sounds super cool. We're going to do a bit more testing. I've done a little bit on my own, but I'm still not entirely sure on how this ability works, because the ability says destroys all balloons. It's still a little unclear if it damages mobs, and if so, is it like a bomb blitz and has a max tier, or is it just a set amount of damage, or who knows what, so that's sort of what we're testing. But yeah, so that's going to be cool. We have his loadout over here, mostly ability cooldown focused, and that's pretty much it. We're probably also going to be using Cobra, because this map's a little bit difficult, so we'll see. If we can beat the map on our own, great. If not, might use some Cobras or something, extra ability cooldown. But let's get into this. Still love the music in this game. It is wonderful. So I do quickly want to say a little bit of an apology for not having an upload yesterday. So basically, I was having quite a few difficulties with audio. Audio was being weird, it wasn't good, things were breaking. So today, because I basically realized, okay, something's going wrong, wires aren't staying plugged in, I'm actually recording the audio on a separate device, which hopefully will fix the issue, because this is like my 3rd or 4th attempt trying to get this to work. Yeah, so I did try yesterday. I actually had 3 different attempts, but they all failed, so yeah, we're here. Hopefully this will work. The benefit of having a second device is I can actually see the audio. I can be like, okay, not only can I see exactly how long this episode/video has been so far, I can also see exactly like how loud I'm being and make sure there's no weird lines, like if I'm quiet for a second. I see that there's perfect quietness, which is pretty cool and pretty useful because I can't normally do that, so maybe this is going to be what I do from now on. If this works, it might be. It's not necessarily a bad setup, because, well, I've complained quite a few times, or had to check things. I don't actually know normally how long the video is. This gives me a better idea, and it lets me see a little more if I need to talk louder or quieter or that stuff. So hopefully this is going to work pretty well. If it does, this might be a more permanent solution, and it's probably a better solution. Realistically, I probably should have been doing this from the beginning as soon as I got the chance, which honestly probably would have been a while ago, but whatever, we're here anyways. So you know, we did a lot of upgrade for Max. I feel like it's probably about time to go for someone else. I am interested, does the explosives have base lead pop-up? Because obviously you can get hot tips, which what I love is it makes the explosions on fire, which I find really, really, really cool. But yeah. It adds fire to the bombs, the grenade bombs, grenade darts, whatever you want to call them. I love these. These are actually, it's been a fairly big debate for a while, whether or not these are better than the Dragon Fangs. So obviously they give explosions, which increases the like area effect and pierce and all that drastically. You can hit way more balloons with this, which is, well, really, really, really nice. That's a big deal. I guess I'll still stick with C4 Charlie over here. But yeah, so that's a really, really big deal. And another really big benefit is that it actually has more attack speed than the Dragon Fangs. So Dragon Fangs has more damage and pierce, but the Explode Darts obviously essentially end up with more pierce, and they have more attack speed. So the only difference, the only thing they're losing out on is damage, which if you have a lot of things, like you have Google Meter and stuff, it's not as important. So Explodey Darts are actually a very debatably better. So we might actually do a test video on that, because that would be cool. Not necessarily Mythbusters, but just testing video, like when we did the sword tournament. What's the best dart? Explodey Darts. Do we want grenades on a dart, or do we want to fire mythical beasts' teeth? I don't know. I don't know which one's going to be better. Do you know? Probably not. But yeah, so this is the Morph ability. If you've never seen it, I'm going to wait till there's a lot of balloons on screen, because it's meant to destroy, well, everything. But, you know, it's early round, so we're not going to get to test it out quite yet, because there's not that many balloons on screen yet, so we're going to have to wait a bit. These towers are actually pretty good, though, the bomb towers. Particularly Explodey Darts are really, really, really powerful. So ridiculously strong. But obviously it is a little bit different. Completely changes the projectile to an explosive. Changing a dart to an explosive is a pretty big difference, because they no longer shoot through balloons. They now just blow up on impact. And obviously they will technically pop the same amount, if not more balloons, and it's more area effects, so you don't have to worry about like straight lines or anything. But at the same time, they're not going to shoot through a balloon, so it's a little weird, honestly. It's a little weird. But yeah. Let's just get all of our towers out here. So, Captain Cassie, it is action time. You're here. Take your spot. And Juggernaut Max, you're going to be our cleanup, okay? Because you supposedly do better against ceramics. You're over here. You're pretty cool. The one thing I will say, is that this challenge actually uses debatably the two worst towers in the game. And then Max and C4 Charlie, which although much better, aren't necessarily considered top tier towers. They maybe used to be, but they're not necessarily top tier. They're pretty good. But Juggernaut Max and Captain Cassie are often considered the worst or second worst towers. Either of them, they're quite interchangeable, but they're never really considered to be, I don't know how to describe it, good. Because there's usually better options, such as Max and C4 Charlie. They're literally better versions of both of these towers. You want a dart user? You want a high damage against Moabs and ceramics? Max. You want a bomb user that's got lots of area damage and high damage against Moabs? C4 Charlie. These both just are Moab melters, especially Max. It's really insane, Bullseye. Used to be way better, but still very, very, very good. But yeah. We're just going along on our journey. So there's Bullseye. Max is maxed. But yeah. So one thing with Max is I'm probably gonna, once he reaches level 7, do another redo for him for his 1 tower only and ultra buff, because he's now the only tower I haven't done at level 7. Because him and Finn were actually some of the first ones I did, because their level 7 abilities didn't matter, but obviously the trinket slots and that stuff are still really important. So I redid Finn when I did the swords tournament. Maybe I'll redo Max after I do the dart tournament. Would you like to see that? I think that could be pretty cool. And it's honestly more than likely gonna be what happens, but yeah. Okay, can we have a good, okay, Moab. That initially destroyed the entire fortified Moab. That's a strong ability. I mean, the cooldown, obviously, this is with a lot of cooldown trinkets. The cooldown is long, like crazy long. But that's still really, really powerful. I can't wait to have Emotion Games Attack of the Clones and use C4 Charlie, because I did do a C4 Charlie before, but I didn't have Moab, and I knew deep inside that Moab would be like 10,000 times stronger. Because between the Moab Assassin to deal with all the bads and things, and maybe ZMGs, if the Moab can deal with the DTs, like, C4 Charlie becomes 10,000 times better. It's really good. It might even be worth redoing his 1 tower only. Like, it's really crazy, because an ability that just destroys everything, including DDTs, would be really, really, really useful. Okay, so we're gonna go for Captain Cassie now, and then Juggernaut Max is obviously the last tower remaining. But yeah, so, how's your day going? I hope your day's going pretty good. Happy Father's Day, if there's any fathers listening. I believe I have it on the correct day. Funny story if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Last year, I'm pretty sure I said Father's Day, the week before. Yeah, that was a mess up on my part. I can't believe that happened. It was weird, but I actually did think Father's Day was the week before last year. And a lot of you commented, isn't Father's Day next weekend? I did not feel very smart reading those comments, but I mean, it's probably for the best I did read them, because, you know, saying it once on a video, although unfortunately permanent, is still probably better than saying it to lots and lots of people and spreading the false rumor, because, you know, that wouldn't be good. I don't want to spread false news. Which obviously, technically I did do, because I still shared with all of you, even if I didn't share with anyone else afterwards. But, yeah, hopefully none of you guys, well, I mean, truthfully, probably a small fraction of you that are watching now were watching then, but if you were watching then, first off, cool, you've been here a while, but also, hopefully you didn't accidentally think it was Father's Day on the wrong day because I messed you up, because if I did, that would kind of suck. I feel a little bad for that. But yeah, this is going really well. These towers are strong. Like, it's a good combo. It does bother me a little bit that you can no longer see Juggernaut Max's bombs. But you know, now you're just throwing a spiky grenade, which honestly looks a little bit like a landmine, which is probably way, way cooler. Unfortunately, he's our backup, obviously, so he's all cleaned up. Nothing too much there. I do think I'm gonna go, I don't know. Do I go for Cobra? I'm tempted to go for Cobra, not because we'll need the money, but because this is a hard map, and I want to win. How about, I'll say this, if we lose and I use a continue, I'll get Cobra, and then, well, let's face it, these are a lot of really powerful abilities. If we have double them, it's gonna be way stronger. So we should be much, much better if that happens. But yeah, it's going pretty cool. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Legendary Wishful opening, by the way, that'll probably be next time. Because after this, I should have 4 more, which will probably not take me 2 whole days. So, you know, we should be more than done for next episode, but obviously, for next video. But obviously, there's other things to do in the meantime. First off, as soon as this pops to 45 BFBs, okay, that's a decent damage. Nothing too crazy, but decent damage. We are officially max upgrades, so we actually have to try a little bit harder with these. Attack speed buff. Juggernaut Max, use your ability, destroy everything. I will say, I remember when I first tested out his ability, I'm like, oh, this is a little lame. I think I was using it really, really, really badly because, well, to be honest, why use Juggernaut Max's ability on Moabs? Use it on the insides, or maybe weak Moabs. It'll pop everything. It's really good then. Which is probably the same thing with the Moab, but the Moab I still want to see if it can do damage to ZMGs, which obviously it can. I'm assuming it works on bad balloons too then. There's no real reason why it wouldn't. And I'm assuming DETs maybe, because it's an ability, but obviously it is still a bomb. But things like in BD6 and stuff, Gram Zeros and those things, abilities generally pop all balloon types. Sometimes they don't. But if it's an explosive, it usually has black pop power. Don't ask why. Okay, this is a perfect situation for the Moab. Destroy everything. And also make me tons of money, apparently. Even though I'm pretty sure it wasn't Max and Captain Cassie attacking them. I think since they got the last hit, it counts. So they got bonus money. Which we obviously don't need because we have like 12,000 bucks already. And we have all of our upgrades. Yay! Yeah, unfortunately there aren't actually any explosive allies. I did look. Don't worry, I did look. I didn't forget to look. But there really isn't anything. I guess come to think of it, Flash Bomb. Okay, if we seem like we're getting in a little bit of a sticky situation, we're gonna add in Flash Bomb. I don't know why I said sticky situation. There's no real reason to use that term, but whatever. I used the hookin'. The hookin's not too horrible. I'm not liking this though, I'm not gonna lie. I know we have a full second layout, but this is scaring me, at least for the bad balloon. Though to be fair, for the bad balloon, I'll probably just do micro with C4 Charlie. I guess that's one benefit. If we do end up with like $30,000-$40,000, I'll just be able to do a ridiculous amount of micro for C4 Charlie, which would be pretty nice. Are we good? Come on, Max, destroy them all. Was Max even in range then? I'm pretty sure that was just C4 Charlie and Captain Cassie that did that on cleanup. It's insane. But yeah, if we did actually struggle with like huge groups of regen ceramics or just ceramics and stuff, we actually have 2 abilities that will direct that. Both C4 Charlie's Moab and Juggernaut Max's, whatever the ability's called. I forget what the upgrade is. What is it? Spiky Chaos. Both of those abilities would absolutely demolish any amount of ceramics, because I'm pretty sure they both have infinite pierce. Okay, Moab test number 2. Destroy the fortified DT. Success. The only thing is the bad balloon. The bad balloon's even harder to test. If you thought the fortified ZMG was a hard thing to test, you don't know about the bad balloon, because the bad balloon has even more health. I think like double the amount of health on its first layer. So, well, it's gonna be a lot harder to actually do that properly. Also, I'm a little nervous we're actually gonna like seriously need the help of that. Okay, that was way too close, those fortified DTs. I'm gonna save more up, we'll have that for 73. I need to make sure I don't use it on 72 or waste it now, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it for the fortified DTs. It's such a good ability. Like, I honestly partly was tempted to use it then, but I know for a fact it's in my best interest to save it for next round, because next round is gonna be a lot more difficult. For obvious reasons. I don't know. But yeah, so hopefully you guys do have something special planned for Father's Day. If you are a father, give yourself a pat on the back. You did a good job. You made it one more year. Congratulations. I don't really know if, I don't know. It's Father's Day. It's like Mother's Day. It's like birthdays. It's sort of, honestly, to me it seems sort of like a, oh, it's Father's Day or Mother's Day. If you're a father or mother, it's like a, oh yay, it's like your half birthday or something like that. Because it's not a full birthday. It's not the same, I don't think. It's like, oh, well, you know, you have a half birthday. Okay, both DDTs out. Destroy them all. Love that ability. Moab, you are super powerful. The DDT Annihilator. Ba-ba-dum. That's really powerful. And really, normal ZMGs. After all of those fortifieds, you give me normal ZMGs. Of course you do. Of course you do. Yeah, so for this challenge, I really do need to be careful because I think I'm actually going to have to do some C4 Charlie Micro for 75. I don't really want to risk it. I know I could, but I don't want to risk it. We do have $60,000, so if you're worried that we won't have enough money, don't be. $60,000 is an insane amount of money. This really does tell you that between Max's like Moab bonus cash and C4 or on Captain Cassie's double pop money, you get a lot more money. Oh right, this is the micro round.
Watch out.
We'll do that quickly. Activate every ability, which we actually are doing pretty insane damage. Do I just try to wait? Let's try it out. Worst case scenario, I use to continue. I do have some cash, and I get like 8,000 coins. Because I've been using treasure chest keys, so you do get a decent amount back, which is pretty nice. But yeah. So 45 Dad Bloon, it's obviously a little bit scary, but it shouldn't be too bad. The one thing I did notice is, Captain Cassie's ability is the only stall of a Bad Bloon. Like, literally the only one. That seemed really crazy to me. So we have to save them more up. That should be our DDT killer, if necessary. I'm not sure we'll be able to do this. Definitely not sure. Luckily, this is probably, yeah, like last phase. It's gonna be so close in terms of killing these things. Like, we're gonna be so close. Do I do some micro?
Hey, where's my giant crossbow thing?
Yeah, that didn't work. Well, continue time to do some better micro because I sucked at it. I didn't suck at it. I mean, I didn't try. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I'm really not good at micro. My fingers are just moving like a snail's pace. It's not very good. But C4 Charlie, that's the strategy. Sell, buy, get the range, attack speed, Mauler, missile. Range, attack speed, Mauler, missile. Range, attack speed, Mauler, missile. It's really not all that complicated, but I'm still struggling with this greatly. There's no excuse. I just suck at micro. It's doing good damage. You will see though. Like the damage adds up. I think it does like 6,000 at a time. Well, actually, we can probably see 8,000 damage each. Yeah, that's a fortified bad, so it has like 40,000 health. But you know, that's like 4, 5, 8,000s. That's gonna make a pretty significant difference. I don't know why I used those abilities. I probably should have waited. Last one? I think this is the last one I'm gonna do. It's probably gonna pop. Yeah, this is a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. Because that really wasn't that hard. But DDTs, am I actually in trouble since I don't have the Moab now? I really might be. Max.
Hey, where's my giant crossbow thing? I ain't playing. That feels good. Awesomer to the max. That feels. I ain't awesome. I ain't playing.
Are you kidding me? This is doable. I know for a fact that this is doable. My money supply isn't really running out, but I am gonna run out of continue, so I do actually have to do this pretty well. I really should have counted. How many did we use? How many did we use? Because I don't know. Okay, we're gonna use, so if it's 8,000, we're gonna use, I don't know. That was 1. 2. Okay, 2. We're gonna keep track now. How many will we do? I don't know. Let's just keep counting. 3. That's 24,000. We're gonna do 5. 3. Oh, that's 4, I think. C4 Charlie's voice is so annoying. By the way, the 1, 2, bigger. It's really annoying. Okay, 1 more. Last one though. Last Moab assassin, do the work. Really? It's still not dead? I was sort of expecting that would be enough. It's probably really low health though. right? Should I be microing? I'm gonna save all my abilities. Debatably, I do actually want to have the more up though, because that will one-shot all the DDTs, which would be a pretty nice, you know, help. But it's like, it's weird to know. What do we do? What do we do? This is totally doable. If not requiring a little bit of intense micro, it's totally doable. That was stupid. I'm gonna wait though, because I feel like more up could be worth it. You know, we're not even gonna get it up in time, so no, it's not worth it. I hate that noise. The noise he makes is so irritating. The 1, 2, bigger! I'm C4 Charlie! It's so terrifying. I hate it. It's gonna give me nightmares, I know it. C4 Charlie ability, come on, give me a break. Let me use you. Pop the thing. Deal with the DDTs. Of course that didn't work. Better max micro time. There we go. See, with better micro, we can actually do this fairly effectively. Not necessarily super effectively, but fairly effectively. Hopefully we'll be good. Unfortunately, Max is at the back now. If we really were in serious trouble, that would suck, but it's only 2 fortified ZMGs. This shouldn't be that bad. I'm sort of counting on that fact that it won't be that bad, though, which I don't know if I can. But I mean, I don't know, they're taking pretty decent damage. I'm gonna move everything slowly but surely over here, just to give myself a little bit of a better chance, because I am still a little paranoid we're gonna lose. Micro may be required for this challenge, but it's doable. And you know what? It's a good opportunity to actually use micro, which doesn't happen very often. So we actually probably will have the more coming up. That's the crazy thing. Like, at this rate, even if we don't pop these things, we actually might have the more in time to kill them. Or not. Or not. Definitely might not. But we might. Oh, we're totally good. Max, you can do the cleanup with those. Easy. I say easy. That took me 4 tries and quite a bit of micro. That I'm not gonna lie, as you could probably tell from me being pretty quiet, took quite a bit of mental power, mental energy, which is not good. And we still also lost the bonus reward, but whatever. That sucks. But you know what? Thank you all for watching. If you're new here, please consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe and join the Purple Elephant Squad. It makes my day super nice, and I really do appreciate it. The goal for this month is 1,000 subscribers. It's big, it's gonna be a bit challenging, but I think you guys can do it. So, yeah, have a good day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!